to him the reigning world champion Egbert Stroyer. Third quickest, the Frenchman Alain Michel, and Britain's own Steve Webster, fourth fastest, and scarcely more than 1 second separating the front four. 15 laps the race distance, and conditions absolutely awful. And it's Webster who leads from Stroyer. Billand is third, the Egloff brothers, and Michel back in 8th place. The chicane, Webster and Stroyer absolutely side by side, but it's the Dutchman who has to give way. Derek Bailey is up into 3rd spot. Webster, Stroyer. Bailey, Egloff 4th, then Billand, Michel, Steve Abbott, Rolf Steinhausen. But Stroyer leads. Webster pushed back into 2nd place, Bailey still 3rd. It's Rolf Billand up into 4th spot, then the Egloffs, Alain Michel, then Steinhausen and Abbott. Stroyer and Webster. And they've opened quite a gap now over Derek Bailey, who's chased by Rolf Billand, then Marcus Egloff and Alain Michel, Steinhausen, Abbott, and coming up very quickly, Alfred Zerbrugg. And Webster leads Stroyer through La Source. Oh, the Dutchman is in trouble, he's going into the pits. Bailey 3rd, and where's Billand? 2 of the top 4 in trouble on the same lap. Michel 4th, and Steinhausen holding off a bunch of them. Steve Webster and Tony Hewitt, Britain's best bet for world champions for years. Stroyer's problem, it seems, is a gearbox, stripped of teeth. More like powerboat racing than sidecars, Webster out on his own. Derek Bailey with Brian Nixon in the chair, and Alain Michel closing, passengered by Jean-Marc Fresque. Steinhausen is 5th, then it's Abbott and Egloff, side by side. Steve Webster in splendid form in these terrible conditions. The British boy whose father was a grass track champion, proving himself a good man on the tarmac. And Webster pulling away all the time. Alain Michel has passed Derek Bailey. Can he catch Steve Webster in the 13 laps that remain? Webster at La Source. 7 seconds clear of Alain Michel. Then it's Derek Bailey. And Rolf Steinhausen is a lot closer to the Briton too. Steve Webster. Michel and Bailey in a cloud of spray. Steinhausen still a good 4th. Webster at the chicane at the top of the hill. Hewitt crouches in the chair. Look at this, Michel, Bailey, Steinhausen in a group. The German, 43 years old and as good as 13 laps that remain. Steve Webster, just 26 years of age. Can this be his first Grand Prix victory? And Alain Michel a little closer now. Steinhausen is in 3rd place, and he's not so far behind the Frenchman. Down the hill goes Webster. Michel and Steinhausen in hot pursuit. Webster on his final lap. Michel in 2nd place. Steinhausen right with him, but it doesn't look as though the Frenchman's going to catch him. Anxious moments for Steve Webster and his passenger Tony Hewitt. Less than a lap to go to the checkered flag. And Steinhausen is right on the tail of Alain Michel. Can he mount a last lap challenge? And Rolf Billand carving his way literally past the slower traffic. He's in 4th place. His gamble has paid off. The final time, the Yorkshireman is going to win this Grand Prix. The first time a Briton has won a Grand Prix since Alan Carter's French 250cc win in 1983. Webster's victory takes him to 2nd place in the championship table. And Alain Michel, beating Rolf Steinhausen by less than 3 seconds, moves into the championship lead zone. Rolf Billand grabbed 8 more valuable points for 4th spot. Alain Michel then leads after 4 rounds with 42 points.